Hello, 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 and welcome back to Eat Your Weight. I'm Gage.
And I'm Andi.
And today, Andi has a little cooking item that she wants to do with you guys.
So, a couple days ago, we went to Barnes & Noble's and I found this the official party planning guide to planning parties from the office. And I thought I'd give you guys an awesome little treat because I'm such a huge Office fan. I know a couple of people may be on, so I'm going to make Kevin's famous chili, and it's Pretzel Day pretzels.
Yes, you gotta love it. I'm a big fan of The Office. She even introduced me to The Office, so I'm very excited to see how this turns out. So I know last week we didn't get to record a video, but due to the holidays, we really wanted to spend time with family. So thank you guys for continuing to support the channel while we are away for that week.
We wanted to spend some time with family, have Christmas and New Year's with them, just take a little break from everything and just spend time with them rather than recording videos. So thank you so much for being patient. I hope this video is worth it. And now it is maybe time for some of you that you've been waiting for. It's time to announce the winners for our giveaway.
Yes, for the month of December, we were doing like a Christmas special where we're gonna do a giveaway. So we do have the people in the comment sections for the first video for the gingerbread, the gingerbread contest or the gingerbread face-off that we did that I lost. Sad. I don't know how I lost. I mean, it's so good. But anyway, so on today, Andi is gonna be the one who's gonna be doing the announcements. So stay tuned. Here you go.
So just letting you guys know, if you are announced the winner, please contact us through our Instagram. It's @_eatyourweight. Or if you don't have Instagram, please contact us at our business email. It'll be down below with the description and everything. So let me now announce the winners.
Okay, go right ahead.
In third place, I am using YouTube names or YouTube tag names. We have aepoff. I hope I'm saying that right. In second place, we have Kimberly Wynn. And in first place, we have It's Katie's Life.
So congratulations, you guys, for our very first contest. So we'll be shipping these guys, for the gift cards to you guys, or send you an online version of it. So congratulations, y'all. So in other words, let's go ahead and get started. You ready?
Yes, let's do it. All right, guys. So the first step of this Kevin's famous chili process is you're gonna have 2 medium-sized jalapeno peppers, and you're gonna cook them, roast them over a stovetop, or if you have an oven, you can bake them for a little while. So what we're gonna do with these is we're gonna put them over the stove and just heat it up and wait for the skin to turn black and be nice and roasted. Says it should take about 5 minutes to cook, so we're just gonna rotate them every once in a while. Just make sure they get that nice cook and a nice kind of black char, grilled style almost. So now we have blackened all the sides of our jalapeno pepper. And now what you're just gonna do is you're just gonna peel it off. You can do it with your hands. Some people find it easier with a knife, just kind of scraping it off. It's just supposed to give like a good charred, roasted flavor. And you're just gonna discard the skins. You don't need to do anything with it. So we're gonna go real quickly with this. Just go all around. Just make sure that we get all the skin off on each of the jalapeno. All right, we got the majority of the skin off. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna cut this little top half, then go down in the middle. And you're gonna scoop out the inside where you see all the seeds and everything here. So I'll do. Same thing. Once you've cleaned everything, they say to dice it, and so I have this handy dandy tool. It's gonna help me dice. It's gonna cut the speed by 10 times. It's gonna cut the cooking process 10 times faster. So, get one of these. Just cut these peppers in smaller pieces. And then all you gotta do is press down. Perfect little cubes. And there you go. You have perfectly diced jalapeno chilled peppers. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cook the ground beef. So follow me. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna need a 1/4 cup of any kind of medium cooking oil, anything that you use to, you know, if you're making like tacos and stuff and you're using the ground beef, use that oil. And then you're gonna need 2 pounds of ground beef. And you're just gonna cook it until it's brown. Just mash it up, you know, just do everything like you were making a taco night with your family and everything. I'm gonna grab the other one and we'll start cooking. So it took only about 10 minutes, but our meat is done. Now we're gonna set it aside for a few minutes as we cook all the other ingredients. So we're making sure we're leaving all that oil because we're gonna need it to saute the onions and cook all the spices and all that good stuff. All right, as we're letting our meat rest, we are now going to dice the onions. I'm gonna still use my helpful tool like I did last time with the peppers. We're just gonna cut into the onions, make small pieces, make sure they're nicely cut, and we'll start dicing. Same, sir. Now the next thing, we're gonna mince 6 cloves of garlic.
Here's 2. Oh, you put them there. There we go.
And now we saute. Now, Kevin Malone says the way to a good chili is by undercooking the onions. So he said specifically 6 minutes to cook these onions, and it's gonna make his famous chili. All right, so our onions are looking great. Now it's time to add the spices. So our first set of spice is gonna be 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Then we have a teaspoon of oregano. A teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to do it over here. A teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I don't have a lot in here left, so I'm just gonna shake it all out. Just empty out this container. Then we have a teaspoon of paprika. Come on, there we go. 1 bay leaf. Put that in there. And then the optional teaspoon of the chipotle chili pepper. We like some spices in our food, so I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna just mix this all together. get that flavor in. It already smells good. Like, my goodness. So it's smelling really great. It's very spicy, I can tell. So now we're gonna add in back our beef. And we're gonna add in 6 ounces of canned tomato paste. Come on. All right, guys, so we have evenly mixed everything, and now it's time to add the last ingredients. So we're gonna add in 28 ounces of diced tomatoes from a can, 2 of these 15 ounces of pinto beans, just make sure that's all in there. Gonna add in the jalapeno peppers that we cooked earlier. Now it's time for the fun part. We are going to add half of a can of this beer. Is the Miller High Life. So it's about 24 ounces, but the recipe calls for 12. So we're just gonna do half. Making sure. And then this one was the real shocker for me. The recipe calls for a tablespoon of bittersweet chocolate, so we're gonna do it. This is the most oddest ingredient I've ever heard for a chili. Now we're gonna mix it all up here. That beer is kicking in. And now we're gonna let it simmer and cook for 90 minutes before we start eating. And everyone, we are officially done with Kevin's famous chili. It now needs to rest for a little bit, but Gage and his family are gonna try it in a little while. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, here we go.
Alrighty,
Ready?
so this is what Andi made in the kitchen.
What?
Go ahead and try it.
Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, drink it.
Right.
It's chili.
You want me to tell you what it is?
It's spicy.
It's good.
Mhm. It's Kevin's chili from The Office.
Oh, nice.
Spicy.
She put a lot of spices in it, real ground beef, some chocolate, and
Maple syrup.
half a can of beer.
I'm drunk already.
So
Very good.
So she got it from The Office cookbook.
I get a thumbs up. I'm eating all of it.
Hello, it is day 2 of cooking The Office recipes. So right now we are off to the Pretzels a Pretzel. Just putting my hair back so hair does not go into the food. It's all clean. Let's start off with putting some flour and sifting it to make it soft, fluffy, and airy. Tablespoon. This is my tablespoon, and so now it is 2 tablespoons of sugar. Two tablespoons of light brown sugar. Let me get this. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. It ripped. A package of instant yeast. And just a teaspoon of salt. All right, so our next step is to combine 2 tablespoons of oil with a cup of water. So we're just gonna add these 2 tablespoons in. Mix it as much as possible. And we're gonna heat it up and then we'll mix it in together. All right, so now that our water is warm, we're gonna put it into our dry mix here and make the dough. Gotta knead it, make it nice, smooth, and elastic. Trying to make a mess.
Oop. So while Andy is doing this, if you're a big fan of The Office like we are, leave a comment in the section below as to what Office snack or food we should do next. I'm sure we can find it in our little cookbook.
There's many recipes and even famous pranks that Jim pulled. So, future video, we may do that.
Right away.
So it's getting there. Now right now what we're gonna have to do is let this dough rest for about 10 minutes. So the yeast can activate, make it rise a little, make it more flowy and airy and puffy and get that nice bread texture. All right, so now that the dough has rested, it's risen a little bit, so it's a little bit bigger than what we started out with. Ooh, it's already nice, sticky, and elastic. That's what we're looking for. So now it's time to roll and turn them into little nuggies. You're gonna have a lot of pretzel nuggies. This recipe is yielding about 30. I think it'll be a little bit more with that, which is fine, because I love me some pretzel nuggies. All right, so our nuggets are officially done. I got to 36, so just a tad bit more than I expected, but right now we're going to preheat the oven. We're gonna let the nuggets set for about 10 minutes, let them rise, let them just do their natural thing of activating. So let's preheat this oven. So while the oven is preheating to 425 and the pretzels are resting, we have to now make a mixture where we're dipping in the pretzels to get that nice brown texture. So we have 2.5 cups of water heating up and a 1/4 cup of baking soda. Okay, so while this is heating up, just make sure everything is going to dissolve. It needs to be hot, not boiling, but just hot, to say the least.
Feels weird. Feels very weird being the camera guy.
Feels really weird being the host and not having to look at you and like, just like little interaction, yeah.
But I can't do this.
All right, now it's time to dip these little bad boys. One tray down, another one to go. And now we cook them set for 12 minutes. All right, guys, so we're halfway done with the cooking, and now we're gonna melt the butter. We're gonna baste it. So this is gonna give it a nice coating, a nice stickiness. So if you want it like a savory, salty flavored pretzel, that's good for that. Or if you want something sugary as well, like a cinnamon sugar style, this butter will help you just roll it around and make it nice and delicious. Oh, I'm a genius at making pretzels. Look at that. Auntie Anne's got nothing on those. Nothing. They look beautiful. All right, so while everything is cooling down, I'm gonna go ahead and make my own version of cinnamon sugar. So I just take less than half a cup of sugar. And then I get this nice, I like a little bit of the cinnamon. It's great, nice, sweet. And you're just gonna mix it up. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and baste them. All right, so I have my lovely mom here. She's gonna try the pretzels. So I made a sugar cinnamon pretzel and then a salty savory pretzel. So bon appetit, go ahead and try.
I've been wanting to try the one with the salt for a while.
I'll try this one first.
Oh my God. It's not salt, it's not like overpower salty, but it's not underwhelming. This is a very good mix. Oh, this will be good with some honey mustard.
This tastes really good. I'm trying to think what else.
Should be added into it?
No, I mean, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
But it reminds me on something, and I can't. It's not a.
Is it a cinnamon?
It's a cinnamon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to try this one. Does it taste like a pretzel? It does?
Yes, it does. Even better.
Okay. So let me put this one aside, and I'll try this one here.
I'm very proud of myself. This is the first time I made pretzels by hand. And even though it came from a book of the office, he likes it.
That is good, man.
Yes, I got mom's approval.
No, those are really good.
Mom approved.
I like it much better, this one, than cinnamon.
Yeah.
And I really like cinnamon. It's nothing against it. It's just that this is really pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
This is pretzel.
Great
That's like
job.
more of a dessert.
Yeah, and it's more like
It was really good though.
It's not. I'm trying to think. It's like I don't know.
It's kind of like a funnel cake.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but not as soft. It's,
Yeah, not as
has a little
soft.
bit more texture.
I feel like
But it's
if-
good. I mean,
yeah.
don't get me wrong. It's really good. Breakfast, yum. This, oh my gosh, love it. Love it.
You outdid yourself.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad that everybody enjoyed it. I think the cinnamon sugar should have had like a dipping sauce, like maybe honey or like a chocolate sauce. Maybe
The
that
cinnamon
would-
sugar?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
think
I
it's
think that's
really-
fine by itself. I feel like this would be mustard or honey mustard.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for enjoying. We hope you enjoyed it. I worked very hard and I'm very tired and I'm done for cooking for a while, I'm pretty sure.
But leave a comment what you thought about the video. We do want to incorporate more of Andi cooking because this is awesome and we love to see her do this kind of stuff. And we also, if you have a suggestion, maybe something like an item from the office, let us know that she can cook it.
Yep.
Let us know in the comments section below and we'll look right into it.
Yeah, there's so many other recipes that are in that cookbook. Plus, there's also some pranks that Jim has pulled that we may do on occasion. You never know. But make sure you follow all of our social media. Our Instagram is @_eatyourweight. And our Twitter is @weightheat. Facebook page is still in the works, so please be patient with that. Thank you guys so much for being patient with this video. I know we took a little bit of a break and it took a while, but hopefully it was all worth it for you guys.
All right, catch you guys around.